Welcome back to some high school varsity state hockey. Casper Varsity versus Douglas A. The winner of this game will play tomorrow for third. Loser will be done for the weekend. Off the draw, Casper feeding it ahead into the zone, too wide, shot knocked aside. Rolls to the corner, Douglas will come out with it, they'll send it around. Stopped at the point by Casper, knocked forward, and then Douglas will send it clear. Dumped back in by Casper, they're offsides, they'll get cleared. Rolls back behind the net for Douglas. Fed ahead. Saliga hit Lane trying to leave the zone, knocked away by Casper. Bounces around in the neutral zone. Back to Casper, pass forward to Brax Thomas, he'll drop it to Dax, and knocked into the zone, but off the puck. Douglas coming out. Offsides. It's off, knocked forward, and then Casper throws it back. Douglas picks it up the blue line. Back across to Kaiser. Kaiser ahead. York battling through, he'll get into the zone. Backhander across the slot, covered up by the goalie. Face off down the Casper zone. Casper picks it out of the pile, sends it around the near side. Up the boards, stopped at the point by Kaiser, he'll send it back in. Douglas behind the net with it. Head back out to York. York looking back behind. Bounces to the near boards. Cross ice pass picked off in the neutral zone and sent forward by Kaiser. That was Matt with the pickoff. And Rothblutner picks off a pass. He'll throw a shot on net, knocked down. No rebound shot. Casper will take it around to the far boards. Knocked back into the corner. Casper sends it around. Casper looking cross ice, met at the blue line, puck bounces high, and Lane picks it up at center ice. Casper back out of the zone. Cross ice pass into the neutral zone, ahead to Frick. He'll take it down to the corner. Knocked away. Picked off at the boards. Casper back across in front. Can't get the shot off. Rolls near side for Douglas. They'll send it up the boards. Saliga sends it across. Kaiser ahead. Gets it to neutral zone. And Douglas across the blue line. Loses their feet. Drop pass to Saliga. He'll send it across the blue line. Nobody there at the other point. Lane back to get it. He'll hold it in the zone. Lane feeds ahead to two. Gets a shot from the back of the net out front. Knocked wide. Casper back the other way. Drop pass at the point. McCoy working on the far side, taken down into the corner. Douglas will dig it out. Head to Saliga in the neutral zone, stopped by Casper and dumped back in. They'll get clear, and we'll get a whistle there. Off the draw, Douglas throws it down to the corner. Rothblutner riding it around to the corner, sends it out in front, off the side of the net. There's a shot that sails over. Casper back up the board, stopped to the point by Rothblutner, shot and a kick save. Into the zone, knocked back out to neutral ice. Casper will pick it up at center and dump it deep. Rolls behind the net. McGrath's going to come up the near side. Bouncer ahead. And picked off by Casper. They'll retreat into their own zone, come back out. Looking to bounce up the ice. Picked off by York. Back to Douglas, up to Rothblutner on the board. Bounces out to neutral ice for Casper. Diaz sends it across. Fired into the zone. Rolls down below the goal line. Picked up down there by Douglas and sent around. Diaz holds the line. He'll take it back in. Push it down to the corner. McGrath knocks it back to Rothblutner, and he'll hit. That's Lane headed out of the zone. Lane across the blue line. Knocked off into the corner. Casper ahead to Dax. Dax across to Brax coming in. Shot and a save. Back to Brax this side. Spiegelberg out in front. Pass across the front, almost picked off by Casper. And dumped loose by McGrath up to Saliga. Saliga up the boards. He'll send it across in front to Lane. Lane, shot off the post. Kaiser knocks it forward at the point. Pass across. Saliga trying to get a shot off there and deflected wide. Another shot and that's gloved. Still early, 12.5 left in the first period. Oh, apologize for that. Must have hit a button. There is no score. Casper knocked off the puck. Douglas dumps it. Casper gets it right back to the blue line and out. Taken down the boards. Knocked through traffic in the middle. Sent back out. Picked up by Casper in the neutral zone, and Frick trying to dump it in, knocked down by Douglas. Casper out, they'll dump it deep. That back out, bouncing across the top of the zone. Douglas will come out with it. Rothblutner on the near side. He'll get into the zone, fired on net, glove the side. Rothblutner passes back across the middle, nothing there but Casper. Casper back out with it. Knocked away on the boards, and Douglas will clear it. Nope, they stayed in the zone. Roller wide of the net, poked aside. And Douglas in the corner picks it out. Sent forward, Human sends it around. Frick on the far corner. Douglas comes out with it. Lost the handle, sends it forward to Rothblutner in the neutral zone. He'll fire a long one, gloved down, and poked behind the net. Pass intercepted there, and a shot by Douglas, bounces off the glove and high off the glass. Back to the near side, bounced up the boards. McCoy into the zone. Shot there, blocked by Douglas and sent clear. Saliga trying to get it out of the zone, but Casper will pick it back up in the neutral zone. Knocked loose for Douglas, back into the Casper zone. Backhand to the side of the net. Rolls the corner, back out to the point for Lane. And Casper dumps it deep. Rolls around behind the Douglas net. Sent around. Lane looking up to Saliga, broken up in the middle. Poked away by Casper. McCoy with a steal, he'll take it in. Shot there, kick save. Head ahead for Douglas. Rothblutner out in front. On the breakaway, knocked away from behind by Casper. Loose puck, Saliga. Nope, rolled back to Casper at the top of the zone, and they'll skate out with it. Douglas picks it up at the blue line, sends it across, and they'll bounce it forward. Neutral ice. Oh, dump back in. Lost the puck. Douglas up the near boards, and it'll be picked off by Casper at the point. Douglas knocks it loose. York racing to it. Casper's got it at the blue line, and they'll fire it deep. Back to the point. Casper saves the zone. Douglas picks it up out in front of the net. Cross ice, pass to the blue line. Casper knocks them off the puck, and they'll go back to get it in their own zone. This pass rolls back to Kaiser. Kaiser ahead to the blue line. Poked away by Casper. Casper back in. Shot glove. Off the draw, rolls to the near corner. Douglas pushing it behind the net. McGrath trying to send it forward. Loose puck will be picked up by Douglas, and they'll take it around behind the net. Douglas pass knocked down right in front of the net, and they'll get it out to Saliga at the point and ahead to, I think that's, sorry, I don't know all these guys yet. There's a shot by Lane and a goal. Douglas goal, number 5, Hunter Lane. Douglas is on the board first. Casper shovels it in. Put it down low. Pass across the middle, nothing there. Tipped up, and that'll roll all the way down, no icing. Casper back to get it behind the goal line. Got it out to the neutral zone, and Frick will turn back. Frick bringing it across neutral light, lost an edge. Casper dumps it. McGrath up to 92. And banging around in the corner, gets out to Casper behind the net. Back out to the point for Casper. They'll hold the zone across to Diaz. Diaz near point. Shot tipped and kicked away. Shot from the point, kicked away again, rebound, knocked to the side of the net. Casper working along the boards. Douglas pokes it away. Knocked clear at the point, that'll roll back down icing. They may beat the icing. Casper sends it around. Bounced around to the center line. Casper comes away with it. Casper dumping it in, and they'll pick it up down in the corner. Humans. Top shelf. And Casper goal number 24, Eli Humans. We're tied up at 1. In by Casper. Rolls behind the net. Casper's going to get to the corner first. Bauer trying to knock it around the net to McCoy. And Douglas sends it around. Pass picked off at the point. Douglas gets it back. Kaiser looking up ice. We'll go back behind the net. Sent ahead to the far point. Douglas cross ice passes the blue line, bounces out. Casper sends it back in. And Douglas will pick it back up. Casper's offsides. They will clear. Long pass there, picked off in the neutral zone. Casper, Bauer, nope. Knocked away. Casper will pick it back up, take it in. Shot wide of the net, rolls to the corner. Poked away down to the corner, Douglas, and Saliga will send it clear. That'll be an icing on Douglas. Casper out, point, top, shot and a save. Rolls to the corner. Casper working in, another shot, 2 shots and a kick save. Bounce back to the point. Casper, shot off the post, bounces back out. Next shot, bounces high and out of play. Face off at the far dot in the Douglas zone. Knocked back to Douglas. They'll feed it out to the point, looking up across ice, and they'll get it out to the neutral zone. Lane headed in on the far boards. Lane around the net, still got the puck in the near corner, back across front, shot blocked in front by the D. Bounced out to the point. Shot from there low, kicked away. McGrath will hold the zone. Casper poked away. Feed across the front, shot and a save, and goalie's got it covered. Shot and a glove for Douglas. Casper off the face-off, he'll circle down to the corner. Poked away by Douglas. Kaiser and York working down there. Right ahead to Rothlinder on the boards, picked up at the point, but it's out. Casper will have to clear. York to pick up the loose puck in the defensive zone for Douglas. Kaiser back to York. York across. It's going to be a trip there. First penalty on the day is going to be a tripping on Casper. 4:17 to play in the first period. Off in the Douglas or Casper zone, sorry. Bounce back wide. Douglas will go get it in the neutral zone. Pass ahead to Lane. He'll cycle back into his own zone. And now Douglas coming up the near side. Backhand across the middle, nothing there. Casper gets it into the zone. Douglas knocks him off the puck. Lane up the far boards to the neutral zone. Bounces past. Casper will pick it up and send it clear. Douglas back out of their zone. Knocked off the puck in the neutral zone. They'll get it back. Go cross ice at the blue line. Douglas from the far point. Shot from the far point. Kick save. Loose puck out front. Casper bounces it in the air clear. Douglas back to get it. McGrath from around behind the net. Lane up the near side. They'll go across the top of the zone. Shot kicked away. Rolls to the corner. Saliga sends it around. Lane will pick it back up on the far boards. Poked loose by Casper. Racing to the puck. Douglas comes up with it. They'll feed it ahead. Picked up at blue line by Rothlinder and in. Shot wide of the net, rolls the corner, and that'll make it back to Casper. Will send it out. Nope. They'll get it to neutral ice, poked away. Casper gets it back, and they'll take it in. Douglas with a takeaway, rolls around to the point, and back to the corner. McCoy headed in for Casper. He'll send it around. Picked up by Douglas in the far corner and sent back to past Saliga behind the net. Pass forward to Matt Kaiser. That's picked off. McCoy through the zone. Shot. Bounces straight up and rolls to the corner. McCoy across to Bauer. Bounces behind him and Douglas picks it up. Douglas ahead to Ruffler under center ice. Douglas in 3 wide. Dumped out in front, no shot, and knocked to the corner. We're back to 5-on-5. Casper sends it around, they'll pick it up at the near point. And skate out across neutral, ice it in. Dump low. Douglas sends it back to this corner. And sent clear. That'll be an icing on on Douglas. Apologize in advance if I don't catch everybody's name. I'm trying to catch them as I see them and call them, but some of these guys I can't catch the names. Douglas back up the boards. Diaz will stop it at the point. Send a bouncer just wide of the net. Rolls to the far side. Casper sends it back down to the corner. They'll roll to the near corner. Douglas finally goes to pick it up. Ben Kaiser driving it into the zone. Casper sends it clear. Pass ahead to Saliga. He'll take it across the blue line. Shot from there is gloved. And we'll get a whistle. A little under a minute left in this opening period. Tied up at 1. York will come in to take the face-off for Douglas, and looks like Spiegelberg for Casper. Casper feeding it ahead to Brax, drops it to Spiegelberg into the zone. Spiegelberg shot, and covered up, we got a whistle. Douglas gets it out to neutral ice. Cross ice pass. Poked away by Casper. And shot for Douglas will pick it up. Brax Thomas feeding it ahead. Douglas knocked off the puck. Casper will take it down to the corner. Short time, and there's a shot and a kick save. Brax with a shot. Douglas will send it clear icing. Get one more face-off in the first period, down in the Douglas zone. Bounced around in the corner. Douglas comes up with it there, and they'll tie it up. Oh, sent around, actually in front of the net, played to the side by the goalie. End of the first period, tied up 1-1. Alternating period ZAM breaks, so we will clear the ice and run the ZAM and come back with a clean sheet for the second. Back to the ice for the second period. Douglas and Casper tied up at 1. There's the drop, kicks back to Douglas. Looking up the boards, pass up the lane at the blue line. And quick whistle there for offsides. I think that was an offsides. Jumped into the Casper zone, back to the far corner. Casper behind the net, sends it around, picked off by Douglas, sent out front, Lane with the backhander wide of the net. Saliga sends it on net, kicked away, and Casper collects the rebound. They'll skate it up. Casper with speed into the zone. Pass across front to Frick, backhander and a goal. Oilers goal number 22, Colton Frick. Casper up 2-1.
Come on, go!
Casper pass out across and takes it down to the corner. Douglas knocks it away. McCoy picks it up on the boards. He'll feed it around to the far corner. Bauer crashing in, but Douglas will get it out to the blue line. Held there and tossed back in. Douglas picks it up, sends it around the near board. Stopped at the blue line and sent back in. Back to Rothludner at the point, bounces loose. And knocked clear. Back to Casper. Matthew Kaiser sending it forward. Picked up by Casper in their zone. Getting chippy down there. Looks like, I believe that was Jewell and Rothludner going at it maybe. Icing Casper. We'll go back down to their zone for a face-off. Spiegelberg lined up for the face-off. Knocked to the corner. Douglas out front. Lane shot wide. Back out to Lane. From the near point, loses an edge. He'll send it forward. Casper picks it up and they'll feed it out. Nope, knocked down by Matt Kaiser and back to Ben. See if I confuse the Kaiser boys yet. Long shot to the corner. Bounced ahead. Casper will pick it up at their blue line and send it across. Spiegelberg in the neutral zone. Drop pass back to Brax Thomas and he'll take it in. Brax to Dax, shot, kick save, backhand kick save. Numeriller with a couple of saves there. Spiegelberg back to Dax. Come across the front, another shot knocked down. And that's thrown up into the bench. Face off back down in the Douglas zone. Drop back to the corner. McGrath sends it ahead. Casper shot from the point, knocked down in front. McCoy trying to tip it back in. And kicked away. Down to the corner. Casper out to the point. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Rolls up the near boards. Tied up there. Douglas pokes it free, top of the zone for Casper. He'll shoot again. That one knocked down in traffic. York ticks it back out of the zone. Slow roller. Back to the goal line. Casper will pick it up in the corner. Douglas knocking it out in front of the net. And there's a whistle. Face-off down in the Casper zone. Backhander off the skate, rolls behind the net. Bummer will send it back. Douglas out to the point, throws it deep, rolls all the way around. Tied up on the far boards, knocked into the corner. Backhand pass out of the corner, rolls to Casper, and they'll send it the length. Icing called off from way back. Douglas will pick it up behind their net. Up the near side to Saliga. He'll go cross ice, picked off right at the blue line by Diaz and sent back in for Casper. McGrath out of the far corner in the Douglas zone. Cross ice there. Tipped up, rolls to Saliga. He'll send it to Lane. Lane up the near side. He'll take it in, pass across the front, nothing there. Bounced around, and Bummer's got it covered up. Bummer after the kick save, able to find the puck and get a glove over it. Kicked out to the point for Douglas. Shot through traffic, knocked down. Bounces out to the near point. Rick throwing it ahead, knocked off the puck. And Ben Kaiser sending it across the neutral zone for Douglas. They'll take it in on the far side. Shot knocked off the puck. Casper passing up, poked away, bounced loose, and Casper will get it back. Human sending it deep. Rolls behind the net, Frick down to chase. Douglas picks it up, back out to Casper, shot there off the side of the net. Back out to shot, trying to feed it out of the corner, picked off by Casper. Poked back to the point, Casper will shoot off a stick way high and off the back glass. Casper back out to the far point this time. Backhander up the middle, Frick trying to get to it, Douglas sends it clear. Dumped back in by Casper and they'll have to clear the zone. Douglas, far boards, shot with a puck, sends it across. It'll bounce out to neutral ice, picked up by Casper, and they're going to be offsides. Under 13 left in this second frame. Casper up 2-1. The neutral zone face-off. The boy to the dot for Casper. Lane for Douglas. Casper wins the face-off and throws it back around the net. Bauer sending it across the middle, nothing there. Bounces out to the point. Shot, dribbler out in front. Big save there by Newmiller. Face off down in the Douglas zone. Back to the corner. They'll send it up the board. Saliga kicking it out to Lane. Lane skates it out to neutral ice, and he'll take it into the Casper zone. Down to the top of the crease. Can't get the shot off, and Casper picks up the loose puck. Passed out in front. Tipped loose of everybody. And Douglas will get it back in their own zone and send it clear. Douglas up the board, or Casper up the boards. Bauer's going to knock it into the zone. Douglas knocks it right back out. Casper dumps. Knocked down in front of the net. McCoy gets it knocked to the corner. He'll send it around behind the net for Casper. Douglas picks it up in the far corner. Chipped in the air. Bounces past everybody to Saliga on the blue line. Saliga in. Shot. Blocker. Save. Bummer. Correction, Casper's goalie is Jackson Logan. Douglas back to the point, shot knocked down. Spiegelberg with a block, he'll get it clear and then dump back in off sides. Douglas will clear. Casper with the puck out from behind the net. Long pass up to the neutral zone. Dax ahead to Spiegelberg. Spiegelberg's shot kicked away. Sent back out in front. Down to the corner. Douglas will pick up the loose puck. Battling through, and Douglas will get clear. Work down to the corner with the puck. Knocked off and thrown in front. Casper sends it out. Benkaiser holding the line. Shot pass across the front. York there, trying to knock it in. Nothing going. Back to the neutral zone. Douglas picks it up. And Dax knocks him off. Brax takes it in. Lane comes up with a loose puck out of traffic. Skating up the boards. Lane through the near corner. Back behind the net. Dodges a big hit there. Passed out and in front. And Casper will ice it. Douglas out front, shot, bounced up and high. Out of play. Lane back to the point for Casper. They'll walk across the top of the zone. And backhand it down to the corner. Saliga out of the corner. Shot, top shelf. Douglas goal number 94, Brett Saliga. We're tied up at 2. Pass up to the neutral zone, bounces around and picked up by Casper. They'll cycle back into their zone. High stick on Casper. Touched up there, and we'll get a face. Face off down in the Casper zone, lane to the dot. Kicked out top of the crease, and Casper will pick it up in the far corner. That's up out of play.
That time it goes in the trash can. Please do.
Around behind the net, Casper into the corner. Douglas knocks him off the puck. Casper will get it back. We got a late delayed whistle there. Roughing called down in the corner on Douglas. Casper will be on the power play for 2 minutes. 9:24 left in the second period, tied up at 2. Douglas fires it clear. Played out in the net by Logan. He'll drop it in the corner. Rothluner with pressure behind the net. Casper will get it back and take it around the near side. McCoy looking up to Frick on the far side. Frick into the zone. He'll set up at the point. Frick walks through. Shot. Just knocked down and wide. And that'll roll clear. Casper coming back up the far boards. Poked away by Lane. Casper will pick it back up in the neutral zone. And they will make entry. Casper down on the far boards. McGrath pokes it loose. Casper gets it back and goes behind the net with it. Back out to McCoy on the near side. Back top of the zone. Over to the far side for Frick. Frick drops it to the corner. Casper pass across the front. Rolls wide. McCoy knocks it to the corner. Douglas nope. Casper with the takeaway down low. Looking around behind the net. There's going to be a tripping on Casper. Tripping called on Casper. We'll go 4-on-4 for 38 seconds. Face up in the Casper zone. That bounces up over and out of play. Knock to the corner for Casper. Will feeds it up to Brax. Brax will go back down below the goal line. He'll come out on the far side. Brax ahead to, back to Brax. Nope, bounces wide out in front. McGrath pokes it away in the corner. Douglas behind the net, drops to the corner. Nobody in that corner yet. Douglas sends it back around. York throwing it across. Douglas looking up ice. Bounces across. Douglas is back to full strength. McGrath knocks it down in the neutral zone. He'll take it in. Poked off the puck. Two with a shot just wide of the corner. Saliga on the far side picks up the loose puck. He'll go across to McGrath near side. Knocked away by Casper. Saliga back to get it in his own zone. 1 minute remaining on the Casper penalty. Knocked off the puck. Dax takes away the loose puck, and he'll feed it ahead to Spiegelberg all alone in the zone. Spiegelberg, shot blocker, save Newmiller. Tied up against the boards. Casper will come out with it. Bounced ahead and thrown into the zone by Ben Kaiser. Casper sends it back up the boards.
Back door!
Casper, long bouncer down to the back boards, and they will chase and get there first. Tied up in the corner. McGrath and Lane in for Douglas. Humans for Casper with the puck, comes out of it, and he'll send it deep again. McGrath back to pick it up behind the net. We're back to 5-on-5. McGrath into the zone for Douglas. Walks it down to the backboards. Still has the puck. Throws it back up the side. Fired across the back of the net and rolls out to the near point for Ben Kaiser. This puck, Casper ahead to Humans, knocked away. Lane with a poke knocks it free in the neutral zone. Frick sends it deep. Douglas back to get it. Lane with the puck. Lane pushing up the boards. Knocked off the puck. Douglas through the neutral zone. They'll get it into the Casper zone. Quick rip on net wide. Bounces along the boards all the way down. Rough spot on the ice there. In the neutral zone. Everybody falling down. Douglas back up to their point. Knocked down at the blue line. Casper sends it back in. And Douglas feeds it forward right back to Casper. Frick will take it up the far boards. Turns at the point and knocked back out of the zone. Casper, D to D, comes to the near side. Shot from the neutral zone, kick save Newmiller. Picked up by Kaiser and sent ahead to the point. Casper holds the zone and throws it back down low. Top of the zone, Casper picks it up. McCoy off the boards, he'll chase it to the corner. Douglas holding the puck. And they'll get it back out of the zone and send deep. That's going to be an icing. No ice, called off. Casper sending it around. He'll pick it off the near boards. Fed forward to Bauer. Bauer across the neutral zone for Casper. He'll shoot. Bounce through traffic and wide of the net. Douglas back out to the point. Picked up by Casper. Thrown across the middle. Shot knocks it loose. She'll send it back out to center ice. Casper trying to knock it clear. Picked up by Saliga, and he'll throw it to the far corner. Long pass. That will be an icing on Casper. Come back down to the Casper zone for the face-off. Lane to the dot. Casper pokes it forward, picked up at the point by Douglas, and they'll throw it around behind the net. Rolls wide to Casper. Fired back around. Knocked back down low. Shot from the front of the net, knocked down by Logan. Casper back out. Douglas gets it out to Lane. He'll make it out of the zone. Knocked ahead and off the puck. Back to the neutral zone. Matt Kaiser picks it up. He'll go cross ice up to the blue line. Right to Lane. It's bodies flying across the blue line everywhere. Casper's going to get out with it and send it forward. Bullard into the zone to pressure. Douglas sends it clear. Picked up by Jewell, and he'll feed it forward. Into the Douglas zone. Douglas bouncing off the near glass. Saliga picks it up in the neutral zone. He's knocked off the puck, and it bounces out to center ice for Lane. Trying to battle it in. Thrown clear by Casper, and that's another icing. Spiegelberg and York to the dot for the face-off. York pushing it through the top of the slot. No shot on net, and it rolls wide. McGrath back to pick it up in the Douglas zone. McGrath up the near side to shot. Bounces out to neutral ice. Picked up by Casper at the center line. Matt Kaiser sending it back around to Rothleutner, and ahead. Just trickles across the blue line. Casper will regroup. Casper dumps it deep, rolls behind the net. Matt Kaiser back to pick it up, trying to send it forward to Schott, knocked around in traffic. Schott will get it out the blue line, but held there, and a shot tipped up wide. Or high, rather. Fired from the blue line for Casper. Dak's got a stick to tip it, but up over the net. Back to Douglas off the face-off and fed ahead to Saliga. That'll bounce wide, and Casper sends it back into the Douglas zone. Pass picked off by Brax to Dax. Back to Brax. Shot, kick save, Newmiller. Casper working down in the corner. Back out to the far point. Shot from there, blocked. Another shot. Newmiller's got it under his legs, and we got a whistle. Douglas out of the zone with it. Knocked back into the neutral zone by Casper. They'll pass it forward to Frick into the zone. Poked away by Douglas. Casper gets clear again. Right shoots back in. He'll shoot, and that's in the corner. Casper goal number 69, Racious. And they're up 3-2. Rick up the boards, pushing into the zone, they're offsides. A little under a minute left in this second frame. 3-2 lead for Casper. Face off out in the neutral zone. Offlander kicks it forward. He'll take a shot, kick save Casper for Logan. Humans will take it across the blue line. Poked away by McGrath and fed ahead, looking for shot, but behind, and it rolls wide. Back to Casper in their zone. They'll go up the boards. Out to neutral ice. Frick pushing it forward. He'll get it up to Bauer. I think that's Bauer. Trying to drop it back to Frick at the point. Frick out of the pile and in. He'll shoot. Knocked down. Newmiller with a save. Douglas back out with it. They'll shoot from the blue line. McGrath with a rocket. And there's the end of the second period. Casper up 3-2 after 2 periods of play. Quick break here. We will not zam between the second and third. We'll get a quick break here and come right back for third period action. Official shot count after 2 periods, 26 for Casper, 25 for Douglas. They were tied after the first period at 14 on shots. That'll roll back wide of the net, picked up by Casper down in the corner. Taken away by Douglas, thrown across the top of the slot, nothing there. Casper back down to the corner with it. That up the boards. Lane picks it up at the point. We'll come through with it. Lane shot, kick save, Logan. Casper back out of the zone. Humans down into the corner for Casper. He'll skate it behind the net. Back out to the point. Shot there, blocked. Bounce out in front. And next shot's wide of the net. That'll roll clear. Douglas, Lane back out with it. Poked away by Casper. Head to Frick. Frick across the top. Shot a little wide. Bouncing around, but there it is. And Douglas back out. So Liga ahead to 2. I'm not sure who that is, sorry. Down to the corner. Risha's trying to push it around for Casper. Douglas gets it back. Lane out in front. Knocked away, can't get the shot off. McGrath at the point, he'll pick it up. Shovels it down to the corner for Lane. Back across the front, tipped behind the net. And Casper will send it around to the far boards. Pass ahead, tipped up in the neutral zone and picked off by McGrath. Douglas, McGrath into the zone. He'll take it all the way down to the near corner. McGrath around behind the net. Trying to find somebody with it. He'll skate it back around from the corner, dump it back across behind the net. Fed out in front, nothing there. Oh, blocker save Logan, and a kick save. Another shot, another save. He's finally got it covered up. Douglas from the face-off, back to McGrath. He'll send it down to the corner. York in there to dig it out. Knocked off the puck. York will find his way around to the far corner. Still tied up. Casper kicks it loose. He'll get it out of the zone. Casper pokes it ahead. Brax with the puck, trying to pass the Dax out in front. Roethlinger with the clear. Reich's throwing the shot from the blue line. Blocked by York. And Douglas will send it forward. Roethlinger, nope, knocked away. Back to McGrath in the Douglas zone. He'll go cross ice this time. Casper stops at the blue line, sends it forward. Spiegelberg, low shot kicked away. Douglas sends it clear, and that'll be an icing on Douglas. Down to the corner off the draw, sent back to the point. Casper will hold the zone. Dax to Brax. Pass the rolls wide and picked up by that's Lane on the far boards. All the way down, pass it across the middle, bounces off a skate to the boards. Picked up by Brax Thomas. Thomas out to the neutral zone. He'll take it in. Shot, tipped high. Rolls to the near corner. Back up to the point. Shot from the point. Save. Miller with the glove. York in to take the drop for Douglas, McCoy for Casper. Back to Jewell at the point. He'll shoot, blocked. York with a block shot there, and he'll chase it down to the corner. And now we got a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a roughing on Douglas, I think. Minute penalty on Douglas for roughing. Casper back on the power play with 14:26 remaining. Shot from the point from Frick, and that's covered up. Sent clear by Douglas. That'll roll all the way down to the near corner on the far side. York in behind the net with pressure. He'll poke it loose and get it back in the corner. Knocked off the puck. He'll get it across to Roethlinger. Backhand shot wide of the net. Casper sending it around to the near corner. Casper lined up on the blue line. They'll make entry. 3 wide. Bounced off the puck. Head ahead. Dishes with a shot, knocked down by Newmiller. Bounced across the zone. And Douglas will send it clear. About halfway through the Douglas penalty. Casper out of the zone. McCoy across the blue line and in. Shot gloved by Newmiller. Down in the corner off the face-off. Back to the point for Casper, across to the near point. Spiegelberg, shot, knocked down by Newmiller. Lane skating it clear for Douglas. Feeding it into the corner. Knocked off the puck. Casper will pick it up. Long pass up to the far side at the blue line. Across the front, broken up by McGrath. McGrath will get it clear. Casper taking it in on the far boards. Brax Thomas from the point. He'll pass it. Tipped down into the corner. Picked up by Casper there. Pass across to the back door. Nothing. Matt Kaiser comes up with the puck. He'll send it clear. The length of the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Trying to get out of their own zone. That bounces high up over and out of play. A little over 12 minutes remaining in the third period. Casper up 3-2. Out front, Lane trying to get a shot off, rolls by him, and Casper will get it clear. Dump back in, right to Casper. They'll take it out to neutral ice. Diaz skating it into the Douglas zone, bounces back across the blue line. Kaiser ahead to Roffludner on the near boards, and he'll dump it in. Casper kicks it out on the far boards. Pass ahead to the neutral zone. Poked away. Goes behind the net. Douglas will take it around to the far corner. Out in front to shot. Nope. Casper will take that one away. They'll cycle to the near side. Bounce it up the boards ahead. Thrown into the zone. Rolls down below the goal line. Spiegelberg crashing in. Backhander there across the back of the net. Douglas sends it around to the near side. Cross ice pass for Douglas out of the zone. Casper throws it back in. They'll have to clear. Casper in, shot wide. Rolls to Selig on the far corner. He'll fire it across the blue line. Selig with a takeaway in the neutral zone. Knocked away at the blue line. Kicked back out by Casper. Picked up by Humans. He'll skate it in. Humans. Back around behind the net. Tries to go back to the point. Pass knocked down. Frick will pick it up at the point and send it down the boards. Humans in the corner. Pass across the crease. Nothing there. Shot, and Newmiller dives to cover. a draw. Frick collects it, and he'll take it down to the corner. Poked out in front of Kaiser. He'll send it around, picked off by Casper, and that pass is intercepted by Saliga. He'll go up to Godlewski on the far side. He'll get into the zone. Bounce into Lane. Lane spinning backhand and covered up. Logan with the save. Into the corner and sent around. Casper will pick it up on the far boards. Poked loose by Douglas, and Casper gets it back. That pass will roll past everybody, back down into the Douglas zone. McGrath knocking it to the corner. McCoy pokes it free, bounces back to the corner. Douglas coming out with it. McGrath shovels it ahead. It'll make neutral ice, and picked up by Casper, thrown back into the Douglas zone and thrown back out. McCoy for Casper, drops it back. Across the neutral zone, tipped up into the zone for Casper. Douglas sends it back clear. Saliga into the zone. He'll take it down to the corner. Pass back up the boards to Lane. Poked away, Lane gets it back. Poked away again, tied up on the ref. And back to the point. Kaiser with a shot, that'll deflect wide. And we got a whistle. Roughing called on Casper. Knocked into the corner, back to Lane at the point. Push it down the board, skate across the middle, knocked away. Casper battling into the Douglas zone. McGrath behind the net. Head to Godlewski on the near side. He'll take it in on the close near side. Oh, wow. Douglas pass across, knocked off a skate. Back to the corner for Douglas. Top of the zone, Lane, shot. Tipped and wide. Tied up down in the corner by Douglas. And now we'll get another penalty down low. I don't know who that's going to be on yet. We'll see. Calls interference on Douglas down in the corner. So we'll go 4-on-4 for a minute 18. Sent around the boards to Saliga by Douglas. And Casper picks it up. Casper to the near side. Cross ice pass in the center. Brax Thomas in. Drops the Dax, broken up by McGrath. Douglas, McGrath into the Casper zone. He'll hang on to the puck at the top of the zone. Drop down in the corner lane. Lane all the way around the zone. Back behind the net. Sent to the corner, he'll pick it back up himself. Top of the zone, Matt Kaiser. Fed up the middle, deflected, bouncing in the crease. And never made it to the net. Kicks back out of the zone. Lane in neutral ice. Up the boards to McGrath. Casper with the takeaway against the boards. McGrath still working on it. Casper will get loose. Brax Thomas up the near side. They go across the top of the zone. Drops it for Dax on the near side. Pass across the front and in. Casper goal, number 69, Righteous. They're up 4-2 with 6:37 left on the clock. Douglas dumps it to the corner.
Casper, full strength.
Casper's back to full strength. Douglas, 36 seconds to kill. Casper comes out of the corner on the near side, up the boards, pass across the top of the zone, won't make it clear. Spiegelberger pick it up on the far boards and send it out to neutral ice. Pass ahead to Bauer with a shot, Miller with a save. .05 left in the game. Face off down in the Douglas zone. They'll send it clear. Race to the puck. Saliga and McCoy will get to the corner at the same time. Saliga sends it behind the net. Casper coming out with it. Douglas back to full strength. Casper into the zone. Joey McCoy on the far side. Shot wide of the net. Rolls around. Diaz with a shot. Newmiller with a stick save. Dumped into the corner. Bouncing through traffic, Lane comes out with it. He'll bounce it up the board. Nope, he'll take it back himself. Poked loose at the point by Casper. They'll save the zone. McGrath sends it out. Casper dumps to the far corner in the Douglas zone. Douglas around the boards to Saliga. He'll send it forward. Picked up by McGrath in the neutral zone. Poked away by Casper, they're offsides, they're gonna have to clear. Godlewski back to get it, behind the net. They'll send it around to Lane on the far corner. Lane, long pass, picked off, but bounces ahead anyway to McGrath, and he'll send it forward. Pass out in front for McGrath, shot knocked down by Logan. McGrath picks it up at the point. Walk it in, shot, bouncing around in the crease. Still loose. Back to Lane, shot, top shelf. Douglas goal number 5, Hunter Lane. Back within one, it's 4-3 Casper with 4.5 minutes to go. Timeout called by Douglas. Got some tension down against the boards there, and Casper's goalie, looks like York is over, or Logan is over to the bench. I'm not sure if he's hurting or having trouble with his pads, but it looks like they're helping him off. Got knocked around in the net on that last shot, and he will leave the game. think that that's bummer in net for Casper, but don't hold me to it. 5-on-5, face-off, out center ice. Casper back to their D, and they'll take it up the boards and fire it in. Stick to side by Newmiller. Down into the corner. McGrath feeding it ahead to Lane on the near boards. He'll bounce it out to center ice. Gets out to Saliga. Saliga, shot from the neutral zone, way up over the net. Bounce off the back glass. Casper picks it up. Tipped, and it'll stay in play. Matt Kaiser back to get it. Casper pressure behind the net. Shot. Newmiller with the leg save there. Saliga sends it across ice. Bounce pass off the boards. Lane will pick it up. Lane driving down to the near corner. He'll take it around to the far side. Backhander across the middle to McGrath. No shot. Casper sending it clear. Casper takes it in, too wide. Lane knocks it away. Lane ahead to Saliga. Saliga up to McGrath into the zone. Tripped up, gets it to Saliga. Shot and a glove. Bummer with the save. No call on that. Casper sends it around the far boards. He'll get out of the zone. Head to Spiegelberg in on the near side. York pokes it loose, gets it to Dax, and that's knocked into the corner. Sent across on the far side. Nothing there. Pass out in front, broken up. Douglas sends it around. Brax Thomas picks it up on the boards for Casper. York battling. Back to the point for Diaz. He'll go across the blue line. Shot from Mauritius. Knocked down in front. And the rebound by Brax Thomas is in. Casper goal number 2, Brax Thomas. 5-3 Casper. 2.5 minutes to go. Shot from Douglas, knocked down. Lane got a good rip there. Bummer with the save. Douglas trying to pull their goalie. He'll turn around and head back. Casper can't quite get the shot off. Picked up by Rothlunder. And he's going to send it in the air back to the blue line. Stopped at the top of the zone. There's a whistle there. They called that a hand pass. Neutral zone face-off after the hand pass called on Casper. And that's going to roll back into the Casper zone. Casper out of the corner with it, tipped up, but they'll get it back. And sent out across the blue line. Douglas across the neutral zone to McGrath. McGrath will circle back. Pass to the far side. Douglas sends it in, wide of the net. Played by Bummer and bounced out to the corner. Picked up by Douglas there. Douglas pass across the crease, nothing. Casper pokes it free. Lane picks it up in neutral ice. Newman's battling. Lane throws him down. And now we're going to get a whistle there. Looks like they're taking them both. Lane and Newman's both headed into the box. Oh, not, yeah, I think that was Humans. Offsetting penalties with 1:31 to play. Face off in the neutral zone. Casper with a 5-3 lead. Slashing and a roughing offsetting penalties. Casper across the blue line into their own zone. Back to get it. Fed ahead and broken up at the blue line in the neutral zone. Douglas sending it back out. Saliga trying to hit York. York. Nope. Casper with a takeaway. McGrath knocks it loose. York pokes it free. And dumped into the Douglas zone. Back out for McGrath at the blue line. He'll get across. Into the Casper zone. 1 minute remaining in the game. McGrath down to the corner. Pass across the slot. Nothing there. Bounces back out to Douglas. He'll take it to the far corner. Pass across the front. McGrath, backhander. Knocked away. Casper sending it clear. Out to neutral ice. Riding it into the Douglas zone. York knocks it back to the point. And Douglas ahead to McGrath. Nope, picked off at center ice. York will take it in for Douglas. Poked away. Pass ahead to Bauer. Bauer, shot. Kick save Newmiller. 24 to play. Casper down in the corner. Bounces behind the net. Short time. Douglas will tie it up in the corner. Casper digs it out. Back behind the net. Pass out in front. Shot. I don't know if Newmiller's got it or not there. Yep, Newmiller had it. Whistle comes with 0.9 seconds on the clock. We will do one more face-off. There's the drop, and that's the buzzer. Final score, Casper 5, Douglas 3. Casper will play in the Consolation Championship tomorrow morning.